Hello, hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Reviews, Recycled Reviews. Right now I'm in the middle of moving into our first house, sneak peek at the new studio, and still have stuff kind of all over, but wanted to show you guys what bottles I finished the first quarter of 2024. So starting with the non-whiskeys, got this lovely bottle of Domaine Saint Michel. This is a sparkling wine made mimosas for Easter. Fantastic, inexpensive champagne style wine. We have Commissario Blanco. Jones and Mann recommended it. Not a bad bottle at all. Bottle looks cool. Had it for a few years. Pretty good Blanco tequila. Not crazy expensive, but a decent taste. We have Kirk & Sweeney Grand Reserva. I want to say this replaced like their 8-year. And not a bottle I would be replacing. I want to say it was around $40 where I got it. In a good age rum, but I think there's better out there for the money. Diplomatico, Plantation 5-year, I would all put in front of that guy. A little bottle of Bailey's, finally finished that off. And probably won't be replacing that because I also finished, well, this is my second or third bottle of vanilla cream from 503 Distilling in Portland. It is their Silent Rock Vanilla Whiskey Cream. Fantastic in coffee, makes great cocktails. I've already got its replacement on the shelf behind me. Got a bottle of Grey Goose, my wife's go-to vodka. She doesn't drink much, but when she does like Grey Goose. Thank you to Wes for saying, nope, we gotta drink whatever she wants to drink. Double shots of vodka it was. It was an interesting night from then on. From my dear friend Roxy, we have Blackfish Spirits. This is their sweet tea whiskey, I want to say, coming out of the Seattle area. It was a good bottle, very heavy tea flavor. So not your sweet, Jeremiah weed type. Definitely some legitimate tea in that one. We have this big handle of Ancient Age. First bottle I picked up, used a bunch of it in a blend for our Christmas gifts, and ended up finishing off a bunch of it neat. It was a good budget pour. Haven't seen it around very much. Not sure I'd replace it. Maybe for the right price I might. Next up is this very beat up bottle of Mellow Corn. It has been to probably 5 Gambler 500 events. It's rolled around in coolers. It's been in the trash chair. And finally, it got an honorable death. So won't be replacing it anytime soon, but it was surprisingly good. A lot of folks who tried it were very surprised by how good it was. On the other end of the price spectrum, we have this 20-year-old Pendleton Director's Reserve. It is a blended Canadian whiskey, 20 years old. I have already bought its replacement. Thankfully I got it for a lot cheaper than I initially got this bottle. The bottle itself isn't quite as cool, doesn't have the leather on it like this one does, but it does still have a really cool presentation, so keep your eyes peeled for a fresh crack of that in the future. Next up, one of my go-tos, Angel's Envy. This is a standard port finish bourbon. I do already have its replacement. Still around $50-ish in my area. Love having this on the shelf. One, looks cool. It's in my logo. And it's a really good, approachable, easy drinking bourbon. From Jefferson's, we have their Jefferson's Reserve Pritchard Hill Cabernet Finish. This one's over $100. Probably won't be replacing it. I think there are other wine finished options out there that I do prefer more, including some from my local area. Big Bottom's one of them. But still a fantastic bottle, had it around for a long time. Also from Jefferson's, this is Ocean Aged Rye, their double barrel rye, Voyage 26. Still seeing it on the shelves. I might end up replacing it, just because it really was a really nice and approachable rye, but I'd have to find it for the right price, like under $100. Final one, this has been on my shelf for a good long time. I picked it up in Texas. It is the Balcones Pot Still Bourbon. I really thought I'd love pot still, deep, rich, dark Texas flavors, and this just wasn't my jam. Took me a long time to finish, put it in some cocktails. Not saying it's a bad whiskey, just wasn't for me, and it took me many years to finally finish this bottle. So that is all of the bottles I finished first quarter of 2024. Drop down in the comments below and tell me what bottles you have been finishing lately, and look forward to more coming from the new whiskey room. Been moving so hard I blew a blood vessel in my eye, so working hard to hopefully get you guys some awesome content. For more information on all the whiskeys you see on this channel, visit topshelfbackpacking.com, and until I see you again, cheers.